Welcome to the Explainer. So, if you've ever tried to hunt down all your medical records from different doctors, specialists, and hospitals, you already know it's an absolute nightmare. Information gets lost, files are totally fragmented, and in an emergency, well, that missing information can literally be the difference between life and death. Today, we're unpacking an explainer on PulseX AI. It's a fascinating system designed to solve this exact problem of medical record fragmentation. We're going to see exactly how it works, starting right from the very first click to provide secure, targeted access to your most vital health data. Today, we are really going to emphasize the crucial steps for secure login access.
Here's our roadmap for today. First, we'll examine the steps for secure login. Second, we'll look at the patient dashboard experience. Third, verified emergency provider access. And finally, AI medication safety checks.
Section 1. Steps for secure login. The true foundation of PulseX AI.
Okay, let's dive into this. I want you to imagine approaching this system for the very first time. Because before any life-saving AI can kick in, or before any medical records can even be viewed, there has to be a locked door. Notice those specific tabs lined up across the top right? You've got patient, doctor, hospital, and admin. Absolute security in a healthcare system starts by defining exactly who is requesting access before they even type a single letter of their email. The system needs to know your role right off the bat, because, let's be real, a hospital administrator has absolutely no business seeing the same private clinical notes that your primary care doctor sees.
So here is the exact 3-step login procedure that ensures your sensitive medical data is totally protected. Step 1. You must select that specific user role. Step 2. You input your secure credentials. And Step 3, this is the magic part, you gain role-restricted access. You aren't just let into some giant open database. No way! You are let into a highly curated, secure room containing only the information your specific role actually requires. This rigorous firewall is what makes patients comfortable trusting the system with a lifetime of records.
Moving right along to Section 2, the patient dashboard experience, where it's all about total control.
Let's put this into practice and look at a patient, we'll call him Arav, who has just successfully completed those exact steps for secure login access. Because he logged in under the patient role, the system hands him total, comprehensive control over his own view. Just look at the wealth of information here. Up on the top left, he has his unique PulseX Health ID, PX2026001245. Right in the middle, he has full access to download his actual medical reports, like the PDFs for his January 2026 blood test and his MRI scan. Over on the right, he can verify his current medicines, like metformin and atorvastatin. The login process verified he is the owner of the data, so absolutely nothing is hidden from him. Another brilliant feature of this patient-specific view is how the system visually represents data completeness. You can see Arav's dashboard shows an 85% profile completion rate. It clearly identifies that 15% gap, gently nudging him to add his insurance details to hit a full 100%. I mean, that's highly empowering for a patient. It turns abstract medical files into a truly interactive, manageable profile.
Section 3. Verified emergency provider access. This is where we get into high-stakes filtering.
But what happens when things go wrong? Let's build a high-stakes scenario. Imagine Arav is unresponsive in an ambulance. He obviously can't log in. An emergency medical responder arrives and needs to know Arav's vital records right this second. The responder opens PulseX and logs in through their specific verified emergency provider portal. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how you can visibly see that initial login role filtering the data. On the left, you have Arav's patient view, full of PDFs and profile completion charts. But on the right, the emergency mode instantly strips away the MRI PDFs and the insurance prompts. An EMT doesn't have time to read a 6-page MRI report in a speeding ambulance. Instead, the system dynamically adapts to serve up only life-saving immediate stats.
Look at the critical details that are immediately surfaced for the provider. His O-positive blood type is massive and front and center. His severe penicillin allergy is highlighted in bright orange so you can't miss it. His chronic condition, type 2 diabetes, is clearly listed right alongside an immediate phone number for his emergency contact Priya Sharma. And crucially, look down at the bottom. Verified access, logged at 0:43 a.m. Thanks to those strict steps for secure login access we talked about earlier, there is a permanent audit trail. Arav's data was accessed, sure, but we know exactly who did it and at what exact minute.
And our final section, Section 4, AI medication safety checks and how they prevent fatal errors.
Okay, let's look at one final scenario. Arav makes it to the hospital. A verified doctor completes their own steps for secure login access under the doctor rule. Because they've established their secure, credentialed access, they're allowed to interact with PulseX's built-in AI diagnostic tools before writing a new prescription. Here, the doctor is typing in proposed medications, paracetamol, penicillin, and ibuprofen. Because the doctor is securely connected to ARA's unified profile, the AI medication checker actively cross-references those inputs against ARA's securely documented medical history. It instantly spots a major issue and throws up an orange warning flag.
So the crucial point is how this AI logic actually operates as a real-time safety net. The table illustrates exactly what the system is processing. It sees the prescribed medication as penicillin. It sees the documented allergy as penicillin. It instantly flags the risk level as high. But it doesn't just stop the doctor in their tracks. It actively helps them by suggesting safe alternatives right there on the screen, like azithromycin or cephalexin. This entire life-saving intervention is only possible because the patient, the emergency responder, and the doctor are all operating off the exact same, securely accessed truth.
And this brings us right back to the core mission of the platform, beautifully summarized here. A single, secure identity, readable in seconds when it matters most. We've seen how everything hinges on those crucial steps for secure login access, whether it's giving a patient peace of mind, giving an EMT stripped-down vital stats, or giving a doctor an AI safety net. The gateway dictates the care. I want to leave you with this provocative thought. Think about your current medical records right now. If an ambulance arrived for you today, how could a unified role-based login system change the outcome of your emergency? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep learning, and I'll see you next time.